Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Blaziken GX post-rotation build. 240 HP fire Pokemon, Stage 2, evolution from Combustion and Torchic. It looks amazing, so I decided to give it a shot and try it out. 210 HP, unfortunately not enough. Tag Team Pokemon's 240 plus HP, so not gonna be super easy for Blaziken to deal some serious damage in the combat, but still, let's say, really cool deck that you can try out and maybe at least play casual if you like Blaziken deck. So 4 copies of Torchic with 1 Combustion probably, and 1 Blaziken GX, and 4 copies of Blaziken GX as the main and only attacker here. As the backup options, we're gonna find the Dean GX with the Dean Charge, Static Shock, and Tingly Return GX. 3 copies of Jirachi, 4 copies of Jirachi, and 1 copy of Mew. Potential text for this deck can definitely be, for example, Turtonator. You can use it because it can hit for 50 plus 50 for each energy you discard in this way. But it is just specifically Blaziken GX deck, a pure Blaziken GX deck, one and only, without any backup attackers, because this is not meant to be a competitive deck, just, you know, casual Blaziken lover deck for those who likes Blaziken cards specifically. I decided to also take 1 Mew with a bench barrier to prevent damage done to the bench and maybe that Pikarom snipe on the bench. Since it's the post-rotation, Custom Catcher is the only way to catch our opponent bench Pokemon, so 4 copies of Custom Catcher, then 2 of each Fire Flints and Fire Crystal, 4 copies of Pokemon Communication with 4 copies of Professor Zell Lecture, only good options and ways to find Pokemons and set them up, 4 copies of Rare Candy, and then in addition to that I also run 2 copies of Switch and 2 copies of Skateboard, so I can just, you know, move between my Jirachis. Stadium Decision, 1 of each Heat Factory and Viridian Forest, extra draw support, extra available Energy Surge, 4 Cynthias for the draw support, as well as 4 copies of Welder. Probably somebody will say, why in the world you're not running 4 copies of Lily? I don't know, Lily is good for the turn 1, but without Tapu Lele, not going to be super good. Of course, with Jirachi you can still search it and find it. In the late game, I think it's just unnecessary. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Sometimes you might have 1 Custom Catcher in your hand, and sometimes you just might want to drop some cards until you have 6 and maybe find another Custom Catcher with that play. You might not want to be in a position to shuffle that Custom Catcher back, but I just decided to give it a try with a Lily. And then in addition to that, I also play 1 copies of Brock's Grid, just to recycle some of the Pokemon's or energies into my deck. 4 Professor Zell Lecture, and yeah, 10 basic fire energies. Nothing, you know, too strong, nothing special. It is just, you know, Blaziken GX deck for Blaziken lovers. I hope you're gonna like this video, so make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos if you already didn't. So let's try to do some battles and see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Alright, so last few days I didn't actually upload any video, and today looking forward to play a little bit with Blaziken GX post-rotation build. Hopefully I'm gonna have some good time playing this deck around. Not gonna be super easy to play with it. I think I actually missed something in the build, but we shall see. I decided to go with a double Jirachi play, and with playset or 4 copies of Professor's Elm Lecture, mainly because with Professor's Elm Lecture you can set up easily 60 HP Pokemons on your bench. Later you can switch them with Pokemon Communication into the Blaziken if it's necessary. And with Jirachi it's pretty easy to get that Rare Candy for the Rare Candy evolution, obviously. Post-rotation will be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to watch World Championship this year. That's for sure. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 copies of Torchic, that's for sure. So yeah, it is actually gonna be very interesting to watch Worlds this year. Can we get maybe something with a Stellar Wish custom catcher ×2? Really interesting. Alright. I don't have option to retreat, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. So no Ultra Ball, no Nest Ball, no Timer Ball. Format will be very slow. We're not gonna even have Tapu Lele. Of course, there will be heavily usage increasement with some cards like Professor Zen Lecture, Pokemon Custom Catcher. Custom Catcher already grow up from like 25 cents to $3 a piece, and that's really interesting. I'm not surprised at all, to be honest. I'm not surprised at all, mainly because it is a staple future card, you know. And if you're looking forward to invest money in some cards, my advice is definitely to go and invest money in something like what if I play 2 custom catchers and grab that squirrel? There's a chance that I can knock him out. No, there is no chance that I can knock him out. So basically, Alolan Ninetales, in my opinion, is the safest play, is the safest bet. So it is probably the best way to go with it. Just because you can easily use that card in the post-rotation deck to get custom catchers out of the deck. Alright, so I have options to play the custom catcher and draw 2 extra cards and maybe get the skateboard to retreat into Jirachi. But since I'm gonna need custom catchers, since I don't play Guzma, I'm gonna try to keep them in my hand and see if I can maybe do something out. I can hit for 210 with Explosive Kick, which is not too much. The reason why I just built this deck is because I like the art of the Blaziken, and mainly because it's something unique. It's something that people actually don't play often, and I don't even think there will be a Blaziken post-rotation deck list. Maybe it will be, we shall see. So this is the reason why I decided to give it a shot and try to play with it. And of course, look what I found on the other side of the field. Blaziken GX with the solid shell and with the weakness, meaning that it's not going to be easy for me to win. Anyways, there's a powerful Squall on the other side of the field, and Rainbow Shiny Alolan Ninetales GX. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. The regular art is just the best. So 4 energies, he just need to shuffle 1 in order to knock me out, which means that he should be able to knock my Blaziken pretty easily, with only discarding 2 energies from that Blastoise. Alright, so really need to go on with that Jirachi. And there is another Blaziken for me. In this situation, the only thing that I can do is just to play Cynthia and hope for maybe Heat Factory energy. There is a Heat Factory, but no sign of the energy. However, there is a Welder. Not too many options available with that Welder. I can't even retreat. Wow, that is just amazing. Really, it is. Maybe it's just a little bit too early in the game to build deck like this one for the post-rotation without the upcoming set. Not quite sure what's going to be included in that new set. Still didn't have time to check it out. Definitely need to get some time and check the cards out. So yeah, I didn't even have a skateboard, which is pretty bad because I didn't have option to retreat. And as it looks right now, the top deck needs to be something super strong and good, like energy as example. Or maybe even Fireflint wouldn't be a bad option at all, when I think twice. Yeah, Fireflint can work. Okay, so I did get energy. That's something at least. Maybe I can get more energies. Alright, that looks good. Finally something useful. Maybe Welder for the following turn. Should work perfect, I guess. Alright, so I still didn't play Welder. And I'm ready to do it right now. Theoretically, I can discard 2 energies from my opponent's Pokemon. And maybe he miss opportunity to attack me. Probably he won't. But maybe he miss it. Who knows? Let's see what else we can get here with that Stellar Wish before I use that switch. And there is a Fire Crystal. Which I'm not gonna use for now. I think that Explosive Kick might be a better option right now. Not gonna be enough for the knockout, that is for sure. It's just 180. Still, he needs to knock me out, and maybe then he wouldn't have another Blastoise GX in play for the knockout. Still, he will have that Blastoise with the Hydro Tackle. And the question just remains how many energies he can find with a Powerful Squall. So maybe if I can theoretically not okay, so 0 energies. So I guess I would do a good job if I just decided to go with my GX attack. So there's a Rocket Splash for the knockout, 240. And right now I'm even considering option where I can simply go with my Custom Catcher play for the knockout versus his Blastoise. But since he took 2 prize cards, there's a high chance that he have actually good cards available. So, Pokemon Communication for something like another Jirachi, I guess. I think I can take the risk, but we shall see. I have enough for the knockout, that's for sure, but I don't have another Torchic on the bench, and that scares me a lot. And I have 2 custom catchers available, plus Switch sitting in my hand, and there is even another custom catcher play. And this looks really interesting. So I have actually literally 2 options available. The first one is to take the safe knockout versus Blastoise, but then if he have only 1 energy, he will win the game. And I guess I'm just gonna have to knock him out with my Explosive Kick for 210, and he will need 2 energies with the ability and at least 1 more from his hand. And I get lucky with another Torchic Rare Candy play, and 3 Jirachis sitting on my bench, so he definitely needs to go all in with the Blastoise, and he definitely needs strong top deck like energy from hand plus Powerful Squall for at least 2 energies in order to win this game. And there's a World Total sitting on his bench. If I can eliminate this Blastoise, and if he missed the knockout this turn, that's pretty much win condition for me. Literally it is. I mean, still it's not, because every single turn you have to discard 2 energies in order to hit for 210. And there's energy recycle for 2 energies, so he can have greater chance to get more energies with a Powerful Squall. And there's the Ultra Ball, so he can also thin the deck a little bit and grab maybe even another Blastoise or even Blastoise GX for the following turn. It really all depends on the rest of the cards sitting in his hand, so he decided to go for the Blastoise GX. And there's the energy from the hand, meaning that he only needs 2 energies with the Powerful Squall, and I will assume that he will have at least 1. Maybe even 2 of them. If he have 2, then the game is over. But if he don't have, yeah, there's the 1, there's the 2nd, there's the 4th. So he have 4 energies. So he managed to find 5 energies from the... Actually, he found 4 from 6. So that's like more than... That's around 60 plus percentage. So not bad. Oh, he's down to... Yeah, he took the last 2 prize cards. Yeah, the first game definitely bad luck, because I ran into weakness and I couldn't do too much. And yeah, he had Lily, so he played Lily. He got that energy from his hand. So even if I decide to custom catcher his Blastoise, things would be still the same. So that's the GG. So we are back in the action with the game number 2. And just waiting my opponent for that coin flip so we can determine who's going to start first. Alright. Oh, this looks like a good opening hand. Unfortunately, there is no sign of the basic Pokemon. So Jirachi would be very nice start here. However, no sign of Jirachi, but there is a Torchic with just Welder and 1 Fire Energy. There's at least Switch and 2 Communications sitting in my hand. So theoretically, I guess I can hope to get something. Search a deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand. Rogue Ring. Actually, that's not that bad. You can search a deck for any 2 cards. You gotta be serious. So Hoopa looks like very strong deck for the post-rotation. For the Darkness decks especially. Alright. My top deck is a Cynthia, which means that I'm gonna definitely play Cynthia after I attach the energy from the hand. And I drew just Mew. So I guess I'm gonna retreat on the Mew. Pass the turn and hope for the best. Next turn I'm ready to play my Professor's Elm Lecture. And hopefully I can start to build up my bench. Dark Pulse for nothing less but the 90. 1 Rare Candy wouldn't be the baddest thing at all. Just a custom catcher. And the bad part of the story here is that with the Professor's Elm Lecture, you unfortunately cannot take you're not able to take, you know, basically Jirachi. The reason why I played Fire Crystal right now is that I wanted energy in my hand, but then I realized that I made maybe a mistake that I played this turn. And I didn't want to attach it, mainly because I want to use Welder at the following turn. So there is a Dark Pulse, because if I use Welder, I can at least try to get some resources in play and draw some cards. And looks like how today I'm gonna probably lose every single game that I'm gonna play with this build. Oh, interesting. At least we have something going on here. Something is going on here, my friends. Custom catcher, give me some extra resources, another custom catcher plus energy. And I'm gonna blaze out GX, both energies from his Greninja. It's not bad, because right now he is not able to attack. And next turn I can swing with my Explosive Kick for 210. Of course I'm not gonna do that. Of course I'm gonna just slash him for 60, obviously. And yeah, there's Sharpedo and a Lycia for the black market. He reversed for me is to see the black market in play. He was scared a little bit to put him in play. However, I'm gonna go for the Dean in this case. First, custom catcher play. There's a Fireflint. There's a Fireflint plus Jirachi. You know what? Let's just slash for now for 60. And next turn I'm gonna probably try to hit for 210. I really want to use my Jirachi, and I really want to find the rare candy if it's somehow possible. I already played 2 custom catchers, which scares me a little bit. And for me, actually he have 5 energies, so that's like 150 damage. If I can win this game from the start that I had, it's gonna be a literally miracle. I don't expect to win this game, but if I win, I'm gonna be very proud of this build. So there's the ace roller. So this is the craziest part of the story here, because my opponent has so many different cards available, like ace roller, like Tapo Lele, Ultra Ball, and stuff like that, and I can't keep going on with that. There is a black market right now, and it is my turn. So at least luckily for me is the fact that my opponent does not have. All right, so we're just gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna go with a slash for now. Yeah, we're just gonna go for with the slash for now, in case of another ace roller. And for the following turn, I'm ready to use my explosive kick. Meanwhile, next turn I will try to actually play Fireflint for the switch and something else, so I can use another welder and power up energies in play. You gotta be kidding me there, right? What if I just retreat? What if I just retreat, and what if I just use my Stellar Wish? For example, into Professor's Elm that I really want to discard. Alright, and then right now I can use Fireflint. I have one more Fire Crystal. How many energies do we have here? Only one. That should be enough. I could use one more for turn attachment, of course. 2 energies for Torchic. 3 extra cards. And then switch into Blaziken. And then I'm just gonna slash him. That will be enough for the knockout. And there's a Cynthia. So I need custom catcher in order to catch and knock the Greninja out. Right now he decided to promote it in the front. Of course, I'm also gonna need Stadium just to remove the buff from the black market. I have a lot of luck at this moment because my opponent doesn't have energy in order to attack. So that's really win condition for me. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play Cynthia. Oh, nice. I even managed to find myself a Stadium so I can counter his black market. There we go. And I need to hit with my explosive kick. And I also need to discard 2 energies from my Blaziken. So that's the knockout, 270 in total. 20 more from the HP that he had. And right now I'm down to 3 prize cards, and I'm in actually advantage in this game. I'm in a much better position. Oh, actually, I took 3 prize cards because that's the Tag Team GX Pokemon. And the only thing right now that I need is just another custom catcher, potentially play for the knockout versus Hoopa. Not sure if that's possible to happen. I can definitely try to investigate that. But I'm gonna go with Energy Attachment, with Viridian Forest, and with Cynthia play. So there is a Skateboard, 1 Viridian Forest for Fire Energy. Nope, there's only 1 custom catcher, which means that I'm not gonna have enough resources for the knockout versus Hoopa. So the only available option for me is just to slash, wait for a moment and see if something can happen. Well, there is energy card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 210 in total. Unfortunately, not enough. 210, not enough. And that was a very close game because I can right now just hit with Explosive Kick and took the last 2 prize cards by knocking out that Zora Ninja out. And yeah, where was the last custom catcher? It was in the prize cards. So that's the GG, my friends. At the end, I managed to steal victory to Greninja, so my opponent even played Umbreon as well with Sharpedo, and there was also a Incernior, so really wild deck list, I'm gonna definitely say that, with 18 energy cards, no draw supporters, Yeah, without draw supporters, I guess you don't have too many options available, so I can assume that I played against a new player today, and that's the reason why I won this match so easily. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. We'll see you next time, so have a nice day and goodbye.